Good afternoon, Living Country family. Yeah, Randy back at you again. First of all, before anything, I want to thank y'all for getting us over 100 subscribers. And now that we're over 100, we want to push for 200. We want to push for many as we can because ain't nothing like a big family. So our goal now is the 200 mark. And once again, I appreciate y'all for getting us to the 100, over the 100 mark. I know last time we were together, I told y'all I was going to shoot y'all a couple of videos when I was in Boston, uh, peanut mill, and also the cotton field. So this video here is the one where we went to the peanut mill and hung around there for a little while to show y'all the process of that. This time of year is a time of year growing up that I could remember from a little boy, smelling the pesticide that they put on the cotton, hearing the heaters run where they're drying the peanuts, smelling pecan leaves burning. Those kind of things remind me of the season that it is, but this is the season now where we have the fair coming to town. When I was a little boy, we have Halloween coming up, and these are the things that reminded me of those things at that particular time. So I'm not gonna hold you. We're just gonna go right into the video. So this is the video of the processing of the peanuts after they come out the field. This is not turning into peanut butter, peanut brittle. Oh yeah, we also have a candy company in Boston. I might get an opportunity to film that. They send candy everywhere. Dylan's Candy Company, they send it everywhere, all to Germany, everywhere. You might be eating some right now, I don't know. But I'm gonna see can I get y'all a little footage of that and show you where they began and where they're at now. But without further ado, let's get into this peanut video. Catch you somewhere. Living country.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
We interrupt this show to bring you a special message, letting you know that you can now become a Living Country family member. All you have to do is hit the like, subscribe, notification button, and you're in. It's just that simple, and it's free. I want to be the first one to welcome you to the family.
Artlist.io.
See you in the comments. And now back to our regular schedule program. We're about to check out the Boston Peanut Mill. We're going to see what they're doing and how they do it up in here. So we're going to take y'all on this journey up here.
Right now, they ain't running in the small tree. That's a little check house right there. They take them in there and crack them and check the moisture on them. See how they doing. Normally they'll have these small trailers underneath this shed right here. With those blowers blowing hot air. Got a couple of big propane tanks back there. They're heaters, these burners. And they blow hot air. You'll see some of that when we get over on the other side.
So traditionally, that's where they used to keep it at. Because I remember when I was young, this thing here was almost falling in sometime. But they
rebuilt it. It's wood and tin. They rebuilt it with metal. I just saw some dust flapping under there.
Yeah, it did.
I know where some babies at. We're going to get them. I raised them, put them in with my brood. But generally, you'll have these smaller trailers. 2 back in each bay with burners going on them, drying.
And those are the trailers over there in the back over there.
You'll probably see some of these loaded over here.
And those, that look like some old peanut on the ground over there.
No, that's actually mulch.
Mulch?
From
get them a shot at this mulch.
That's just from Georgia Power got a company in here cutting trees back off the power line, and all that limbs and things they shred up. They just dumping it there because they use it for filler, just to put in washouts, put in holes. That's all wood chips there. You don't see now is probably the more modern part, the way things going now. The way things going now,
Probably just get a spot where ain't nobody moving around.
Talk about it. Look over on the front side. And what generally happens with those small trailers like we were just talking about, is they'll dry them, those are probably waiting to be dried, but they're waiting to be dumped.
Yeah, I can see them at the top
Right
of
here,
that.
they finna dump a small trailer. So generally they'll hook the dryer up to the back, that opening right there.
Yeah, I see
So
that
hard
trailer.
There's one in there now being dumped. They dumping it, and the auger is taking it up the tower and pumping it into them silos right there.
Yeah, it look like
Yeah, working on that now. Now, these are the small trailers. These small trailers are here full of peanuts. So they probably have already been dried over there on the other station.
that Snoop behind them.
Yeah, Snoop or Junior, one of them. Now what you see right there is you see the semi. Bring them in Wham right there. Bring them over here and hook them up on the. No, that's a single cab. They turn off in the deal, right? That was the house. Those are probably empty, waiting to go to the field.
Yeah, because I can see a hole. You can see through them. Those
Those
empty.
are empty. These are being dried. And on the front side of the trailer is a port. And they hook the dryer too. You know how that underneath comes up through drying.
It's a drying process.
Now the thing about that is, when they turn the peanuts in the field, they let them lay in the field and the weather been perfect for peanut harvest. Because we hadn't had rain since the 18th of last month. About 2-3 days in the field after they invert the peanut, that dries way over half of the moisture out of it. So that when they combine them and bring them to be dried, they're already well on their way. So they just have to put that last little touch.
So when they dry them, that's really drying them for baking.
No,
peanut butter and all that.
No, they dry them to stabilize them for shipping. Now when you get because just shut down. When you get a baked peanut has all the moisture baked out of it, but they don't have to dry them that far to stabilize them. They stabilize them, put them in the silos, and there's fans on the silos that pump cool air, just to circulate air through there so they don't mold.
Oh, okay.
They ain't completely dry. They fairly dry, but they ain't completely dry. They're dry enough that if you had them in a bowl at the house on the kitchen table, they would stay just like that for months. Just stable, you know what I'm saying? But not dried all the way out. Not dried like baked like you won't eat it. But they still have some moisture.
Oh, okay.
So you can still kind of.
You can go either way.
You can't really. You can.
You can't boil them because they're too dry to boil.
They're too dry to boil usually, but really and truly you can boil. You can boil, but it'll take a lot of boiling, and they ain't the same as that green
that you'll get out of Walmart or somewhere. That's okay.
This is that crucial time when they bring them in, and they got people working 24/7 in this mill. What I'm saying is, day and night, they got people that's monitoring the drying process.
Because that's just it's very important.
Dumping the dry peanuts in you know, they pumping them into the
drying
silo.
process is, Jamie. The drying process is very important. In other words,
you got to get the moisture content just right for them to keep. You notice on those silos, there's a fan, that round thing that is that fan, fan going from there, maybe to the silo. Yeah, circulating all the time. So they putting these in now. These have been dry. They got them to the point that they're ready to go. They being dry.
so he probably finna dump
Yeah,
these.
you finna pull one in now. Get him. Get right here.
Yeah.
Pull off to the side. They got one on the lip. Oh, they dumping one now. So they're dumping them out of the. These have been dried. They're dumping them out of the trailer into the auger. That's gonna take them up and dump them off in the silos. Those 3 big silos right there will hold a lot up in
Yeah, tell me they going into the silo. Right over there?
Those 3 silos right there.
The
They
3
pumping
silos
into
right
one
there.
of them. They probably pumping into the far one. But the fan was running on the far one, and you notice the fan ain't running on the second one.
Yeah.
You see that fan not turning? On that middle silo, at the bottom, you see that fan is not turning? They probably ain't put none in that one yet. But the other one, the fan was running. You see the peanuts in there?
Yeah.
Like, you're dumping them into a trough right there, and there's an auger running on that trough, and it's running up, over, and into. They can direct them by shutting the valves off, direct them where they go. They're putting them in that far silo.
I see she probably directing them.
Probably running the lift. You don't want to put them in there too fast. That thing is about 5 foot deep, and that auger is running hard. It's taking them where they need to.
So as they go in the ground, not the ground, but in the hole that they putting them in,
It's a V-shaped trough with an auger in the bottom.
and it distribute them to where they gotta go.
That auger is running, it's constantly moving, taking them to it.
This is where
You notice that lift will accommodate not only that good trailer, you can drop a semi-trailer on that same lift. See how much lift you got? You all dust before you know about that.
yeah. I said
Now that's
filling up.
all the way full now. Ready to get it up. Ready to get it up. And that's probably what she was showing yesterday. Here.
So this is the beginning of all your peanut
Peanut butter.
products.
These are small peanuts. They ain't them big boiling kind. Small peanuts. These right here. Going into your peanut butter, going into your candy bars.
Yeah, look like they slowly, if you look in the wagon, it's slowly going down.
I hope it get them up.
They run through some kind of peanuts in this season.
You better believe it. Yeah, so. This is just one deal in the area. This deal. I know for a fact they do them up in they got a couple of mills around Moultrie. See one out at Sand Hill. Some of these workers, they see them, you know, they move from plant to plant. Testing them. They have to keep a constant test on the moisture content. Get it just right before they plant them and dump it. And they were using smaller trailers like they're doing now. The season was a little longer since they started with the semi.
Saying it's long
Later
way.
the season don't go quite as close as they can do it. There's a truck coming down the road right now. Probably windshield kind of nasty there, needed like that.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll just stick them out like this. It's peanuts. Yeah, look like they got a peanut sign on it.
dumping watermelon.
So with that being the hopper bottom, they just
Go to the scale. Now this is the thing. They'll go to the scale. If you notice this truck just went into the scale. They'll weigh them in. Then they'll put them on the dry. And they charge by weight.
They charge them by the weight.
Yeah, so it's the drying process. And they can tell how they can take the moisture content and tell how long they need to dry.
So this place is pretty much busy all day, in and out.
All day and all night. Now, Ian gonna be doing the day. They'll work on them right through the night. As far as drying them, dumping them into the
all day.
moving them into the silo after they get them prepared. They're gonna be in the drying process all day long, all day and all night. They do more drying at night than they do the other processes. But then they still gotta have somebody in monitor. And then they get full enough ahead, like all these trailers probably got to be dumped. Those trailers parked right there. All those probably got to be dumped.
Yeah, because I see some over there with peanut cinnamon, as we said earlier. I see them one like number 20 there, and like 205. Got peanuts.
They done been dried over.
They got peanuts in them. So you think those have been dried?
Oh, they ready to go in the house. They dumping. The drying process takes place mostly in the daytime. Well, they dry them all. They test them. But dumping, they're gonna do that about every 9 o'clock. Yeah, up in the morning.
Look like this batch is almost done, and after they bring the other one in, we'll get on up. Yeah.
After that.
But I think he just went and got the tractor. He's coming in now.
Well, that tractor right there is probably going to pull that empty out. Put another full one.
With the other one there.
Bringing one in now?
Yeah, he's bringing one in now.
Tractor park on the dry side right there in the shade. He's probably waiting on that one to come all the way down. We'll hook that one and pull it out of there.
Truck coming over on the back side over there. That's the hopper bottom. Just came in.
Probably going into the drying station.
I think that looked like that guy calling for him.
All of these already dry and they being dumped.
So this is where they go after they've been dried, because they got to dry over.
Dry first. And the truck we saw just come in, he's going to the drying station. They hooked him up and started drying process.
Yeah, I think he's calling for that truck. I don't know if he just stopped him. I don't know what he got him doing. So I wonder, when you got a semi truck like that, they probably bring him through there and let him open up the bottom.
No, he's got to be dry first. He just got to be.
Oh, okay, yeah, you just did tell me they had to be dry first. It must be finna pull it out.
That little tractor finna pull that empty out.
I'm talking about the truck. I wonder what he's gonna do with the truck.
Way before this. He's gonna be under that drying, in that dry probably 24 hours. They got a whole bunch of hot air. And see, they put that empty out. He's gonna put another dry one in there. Dumping. All they doing is dumping right now. All these trailers are dry. They were under the dry yesterday. Probably May and then under the day before. So they were running them. Bad drying. That was about full over there. The small trailers.
Right in the bell.
What's
Right in the bell.
Position that one, we'll drop it. pull away from. Just tilt it up. Drop it. Drop it in.
Curious to see what he's gonna do with this truck before we pull off. I know, like you say, it gotta be dry. She's throwing something up there. I just noticed her. Up there. Oh yeah. Put a crew gun in. I'm gonna go see, I get a see what she doing. Oh, he low. He low. So he loading the peanuts in there. He loading. He loading. There you have it, people. Here's one coming in now. This is the one that's coming in that's not dry. This one here coming straight out the field. The one that you see coming in, he's coming straight out the field. Every time they blow the horn, it's for him to move up some so they can load a little farther. We'll take y'all up here and show you how the peanuts get put in. This is the process of them putting the peanuts in. Y'all seen it from the road where when he blow, see her dumping the peanuts in. Now the blowing, she wanted to move up a little bit. I'll let your nephew. All right, all right. You full?
Three should be, that's all.
Yeah.
Now he should be going back to the scale.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to guess at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna guess too. He's going back to the scale. Huh?